Baobab Entrepreneur,
where
entrepreneurs are grown.
Baobab Entrepreneur, I endorse Baobab Entrepreneur.
Look for Baobab Entrepreneur.
You may need honti. Ayana Omafa, a kwambi som SS Omofa.
You can't be the boss of yourself or alone.
Hi, my name is Kosifas, co-founder of ghgossip.com. Go and subscribe to Baobab Entrepreneur on YouTube.
So, you know, as an entrepreneur, if you are making money out of your craft, it makes you very happy.
Kindly subscribe to Baobab Entrepreneur. Bye-bye. I wish you for you that's so digital innovation weeks here. Now, I think so far Baobab Entrepreneur, any entrepreneur will be now train come. And there's one answer amount for the man say getting people to understand our software in a digital way is our main challenge. And we were one of gurus in digital world, Mr. Atto. Remember on why the discuss it, Mr. Atto. Now share this question amount and answer. This is the problem of most of the entrepreneurs. The person will share how can we solve this issue? First of all, introduce who you Pama I for.
Okay. Me use and I say
you're mixing the language. Not the reason why I'm going straight by the chi. You know, my brand is chi, and the same time too, I want people down to understand. Anyway, you are mixing the language, so do the introduction.
So my name is Ulzen-Appiah. I am from Elmina. I grew up in Kumasi. I live in Accra. I care about Ghana and I love Africa. Midinde Ulzen-Appiah. Me free Elmina. Yetiti me wo Kumasi. Beti in crying. Say. Me dream Ghana home pa and I'm a do Africa mine.
So I think we are part of, and I saw now ICU crumble for GhanaThink. Okay, so I think I got the name right. Yes, GhanaThink. I think more of follow more. These startups know more knowledge than them. Problem here, the be a cash mean international business. You discuss how can you solve this issue?
Okay, so I think I'll come to English now. So basically, there are lots of innovative things that startups want to build in Ghana and elsewhere, and a lot of the innovation that people are coming up with have a tech base. They are digital or they're technology based. But what we've seen over the years, and even now in 2021, is digital literacy is a big problem in Ghana. Right? First, you can think of just literacy in general. You have a lot of people who are uneducated, who haven't gone to school, and even a lot of people who've gone to school still do not have the kind of digital literacy that we need. So that is the number one challenge that I think a lot of startups face. Okay, so a lot of people will come up with nice, interesting products or solutions, but a lot of people do not know how to use them. So the solution in there, or what we really need to do, is to build things that people can use. Build things that people can use. Because if you take our population, there would be a number of people, maybe like myself, who know how to use a lot of software, who know how to use a lot of digital tools. But the percentage of people like myself are not a lot. Right? So it's important that if we are building something innovative, let's build it in a way that people can use easily. Okay, because even for some of the software that we use, there are different things that happen in the software. There are new features that, like for Facebook, when Facebook releases new features, people have to learn how to use those features. Right? So if people do not know how to use Facebook, they are already at a disadvantage. So it's just important that we build things that people can use. So before we release products or we release solutions, go out to those who are digitally illiterate, right? And let them use it, see how they react to it, see what they understand, see what they are able to see, what they are familiar with, and build products like that for them. Because if we don't do that, we won't be able to get products that a lot of people use for us to really move the needle on impact and revenue.
Yeah. So as a very friend can them same to as you tree. Now say you move be no say you can say you nim die or digital way you need say nim die no as such say you nim die or school mu nim die no even in a digital way na computer ho nim die no you do no nim and I also say be the product be a yen go deeper to amount for omuni be anim die no now that the crane building yen fama wo mo na omo nye de enyisu then na yen consider wo mo yen build say wo be hu na mo nye say be ya ne kuntan na like yen enyisu so na apache okay I think that is very good. Oh yes startup and I said oh yeah a tech guy now be say develop BBA I think that from on one advice here utekia is something good a bit me abwa.
Something I want to add is I always like to talk about WhatsApp.
Yes.
Because
I think the
because WhatsApp is something that maybe a lot of people in Ghana started using from about maybe 2008 2009, right? So there were different softwares that were available before WhatsApp came. But WhatsApp grew so much for a number of reasons. It's easy to use, and it doesn't take too much. It doesn't take too much data, right? So So think about some of the issues. Like I always like to talk to people about. What Ghanaian apps do you have on your phone? If I was to check your phone right now, what Ghanaian apps do you have on your phone?
None.
People will tell me that, we don't have all these Ghanaian apps because some of them are not very good. We tried it and they were bugs, so we stopped using it. Or they will say, the phone I'm using, there's no space. So after I downloaded Facebook and Instagram and Gmail and some other apps, there was no space for the Ghanaian apps. Right? So these are the real issues that people are talking about. So if you are going to build a solution for people in Ghana, it has to be easy to use, like WhatsApp, right? And it should not take that much space. Simple. If you can't solve these with your app, you are probably not going to get a lot of people to use it.
Another challenge to the system. I think it's something now say will be because.
And the other thing about WhatsApp is why a lot of people use it because it's important for them. They want to communicate, right? It solves a need. Like if they didn't have WhatsApp, they don't know what they will do right now. The app, the solution that you are building, if it's not there, would they care?
Tuba say my build the app BIK, but there is an app no here before I build it. Okay, yeah, it's true. Until there's a wahala they build the app na we
omudi sika to form emano. And I say me phone na space in this no app we pan there. Eno kwanti me delete Instagram na me dey atoso.
Yeah, I think in the way I delete app. App because I need it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. So advice I can meet me I compare the machine CC and say, tech guy now do one thing about the space and then the consumption of data usage, and then I think say how about marketing and so accounting. You see, even how easy to use. And I think that sometimes you make noise about the software you build, and one say you call programs, you call pitchy, those things. I'm obviously sad no.
So that's an interesting point. It's not just about making noise and marketing and hype about your app or your solution. It's you need to find those who really need to use the app. So, for instance, Farmerline is one of the startups that we know a lot in Ghana, run by Aloysius, a friend of mine, and they have an app, right? But the app that they have is used by agents. It's not an app that they are trying to get
money from
plenty marketing. They don't need 1 million people to use the app. They don't need to go and do a lot of noise and say that all farmers use the app, because we know that the farmers can't use the apps. Even you sitting here, how many Ghanaian apps do you have? For a farmer in Goso to say that they are going to use that app, it's not realistic, right? So what companies like startups like Farmerline do is the agents who are working with the farmers, who are digitally literate, they use the app, right? So if the agents are only 5,000, then you just have an app that 5,000 people are using. You don't need an app that 5 million people are using.
Yeah, so it's like you shouldn't be thinking, so yeah, pay app on good base, but yeah, people are creating you should not say the home bank password or say you go by because so can say me if you maybe sometimes me come across you will be three and my question be three the network and bars maybe you app on find you. I will drop it. Yes, I will drop it. Yeah. I think that it's very good. So come here enjoy and sexy papa. So before I begin my call. How wow. You win me pure. In some few minutes can be found and program digital visa you mean. Can be found my.
Okay. So I think what I want to say is I'm happy with the work that GIZ has done in organizing this. They have really engaged lots of people in the startup ecosystem in Ghana because that's really important, like that those organizations that are really doing the work, really pushing for people to become digital and really pushing for people to develop are scattered around the country or doing work around the country. GIZ has been able to bring a lot of them together to be able to run sessions that are different from each other so that we can all learn. Be given the times that we are in this new normal, a lot of people are getting used to virtual sessions. So I'm really looking forward to the content from these sessions being shared online for a lot of people to be able to watch this past this event, right? Let's have it on TV, let's have it on radio, let's have it on, Baobab Entrepreneur and all these other platforms, so that people can learn more about this. Because we really need to have an attitude of learning, and for some of the conversations I've had with people today at the Ghana Digital Innovation Week, personal drive has come up a lot, right? If there's something that you want to do, the internet is your friend. Digital tools are your friend. Go to Google. The question that's on your mind, just type that question in Google and see the answers that Google will give you and work based on that, right? You don't always have to wait for, maybe you live in Kintampo. You don't have to wait to come to an event in Accra to get answers. You can get answers from Google. You can get answers from just posting that question on Facebook for your friends to answer it for you, or if they don't have answers, get someone else to answer it for you. So we have to have an attitude of learning. Even for people who've gone to like top universities or are really smart, they all continue to learn. Professors continue to learn. So how much you? So especially, maybe one last thing is, when people come to events like Ghana Digital Innovation Week, they have to come with an attitude of learning and networking, right? Go out, talk to people, like meet new people, talk to them about what you are doing. Don't just sit somewhere and be pressing your phone, right? We just need to have a drive to learn, to improve ourselves, to develop ourselves, so that we become better, people around us become better, and ultimately the country becomes much, much better.
Thank you very much. And I think that I enjoy your session. But what the subscribe to Baobab Entrepreneur. Send your entrepreneurship content you be on BTV. I can be. You go so more interviews and then more interesting stories with me. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.
Kindly
Subscribe to Baobab Entrepreneur. Bye bye.